Beaufort County Board of Education School Board Officers, the agenda setting meeting on January 29th, 2025. We have myself here, and we have Mr. Dallas is here. Ms. Boatwright, I don't see you yet.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. What are you under?
What does it say?
Are you on the iPhone?
Yeah, I have an iPhone.
Okay, got you on the iPhone. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we have a quorum, and the first item of business is to approve the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
It's been moved in second to approve the agenda. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item is a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the States of America, to the republic for
which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Thank you. The media has been notified, and we are on the county channel. We also have online Miss Chloe Gordon, Pastor Isaac Gordon, and let's see, and Dr. Frank Rodriguez. And we have another iPhone.
That's William.
Is that Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the next item on the agenda is the approval of January 22nd, 2025 committee meeting minutes.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
It's been
Second.
moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? No, it's unanimous. Okay. So next item on the agenda is setting the February 4th, 2025 board meeting agenda. And we're going to put that up on the screen. Okay. And it's a normal boilerplate. It's going to be at the Hilton Head Island Middle School. The executive session tentatively, we're going to talk about it a little bit, but it's tentatively going to start at 5 with the public session starting at 6 p.m. Be hybrid video conferencing and will be live streamed. Let's move down the agenda. And there's a normal thing for public comments. And so executive session, Dr. Rodriguez. I see we have an employment matter, we have adult education, we got legal advice on construction projects and legal updates. Is that all that we have? You're muted, Frank.
Thank you. Yes, that's all that we have on the executive session. And I believe that legal advice on construction projects could have some conversation around it. So that might take a little bit. The others, I think, probably move rather quickly.
Okay, so you think 5 o'clock is fine?
I do.
Okay. Any objection from Mr. Dallas or Ms. Boatwright?
No, sir.
Nope.
Okay, well, good. They'll go on to public session, approval of the agenda, pledge of allegiance, points of celebration, November student of the month from MC Riley, and then the December student of the month from, let's see, Shanklin Elementary, and from Hilton Head Island School for the Creative Arts. And we got boys and girls cross-country state champions, May River High School girls golf state champions, National Wrestling Hall of Fame, and School Board Appreciation Month. Is that all we have, Dr. Rodriguez?
No, that's correct.
Okay. And we have first public comments. Have a chair's report. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but as we get closer, I'll fill that out. So, and superintendent's report, student achievement calendar
Yep.
makeup day, Dr. Rodriguez.
Yes, that's correct. During this snowstorm here, we used our last e-learning day. We used another day, which had to be a makeup day, which is going to be on March 17th, because that's already scheduled makeup day. But then we had to use Friday as well, and that is going to have some options for the board and some decision making for the board on how we handle that. So we'd like to clear that up for the public as soon as possible. Everybody likes to plan, so
Okay, so would you tell the committee members what the issue is or what the board can do?
Yes. So the issue at hand is the following. We will have used, with all the storms this year, we will have used all of our e-learning days, and then we have 3 set aside makeup days, which have been used. March 17th will be the last one, and we will use that one. But there's an additional date to make up. And the Board of Education has the right to waive up to 3 days that wouldn't have to be made up. So we don't need to waive 3 days right now, but we would need to waive 1 day, and that the board is able to do that only after e-learning and makeup days have been exhausted. That's where we are. So that the board has a decision whether we waive it or not waive it. If we don't waive it, it will probably end up adding a day to the end of the school year as a makeup day.
Okay, questions?
No questions here, sir.
No, sir.
Any other board members with questions?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
No questions.
No questions, Gordon.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And that's the only thing on the superintendent's report?
That's correct. We have another item that is coming forth, but it is a board business item.
Okay. All right. And the board business item is the Health Advisory Committee update. And a
That's
donation. Okay. And donation to Shanklin Elementary. And that
Yes,
is
sir.
that's the only board business action you need to have done on that day?
Yes, sir. There'll be a board action requested regarding that calendar update, but that'll be in the documents that you receive, letting you know what the action is and option. So that sits under superintendent's report because it's an academic calendar issue.
Okay.
You might have action coming out of the work session. So you always reserve the right to put whatever comes out of the work session on the agenda.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? There might be something coming out of work session that we'd have to add to it. But
Yes, sir.
we'll have enough time to post that before we go. So that seems to be a relatively short meeting. That's
Yeah.
good.
It's a meeting that could be an email.
That's good.
Happens sometimes when it comes off the heels of of a work session. But as a reminder to all, normally we have the agenda setting meeting right after the last board meeting, and we had, of course, to cancel the last board meeting because of the storm. So my staff is working on documents. Normally you would receive them by tomorrow. So I think we can probably still get the documents in by tomorrow, but in the event that we have a little bit of an issue, I'm going to ask for some grace into Friday.
Any objection?
That's fine.
None here.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Do you want to see future topics?
Future agenda topics. What do we have on our list?
Here to pull it up.
And Colonel Geyer, it's not on our future agenda topics, but I had brought up the possibility of getting a little bit of an overview of our dual enrollment, which I'd like to add to the future agenda topics.
Okay.
Just an update on dual enrollment, or
Well, I sent out an email, kind of how much we're using it, by school, how it works. Just, I know it should be something that could even tie into the budget. I just know from the parents at Hilton Head that a tremendous number of students now are using dual enrollment, and some things are coming up that are things I'd like the board to kind of look into a little bit, because we're essentially sending our kids to USCB and TCL through this program, and I feel like I don't really understand exactly how that works. So I was hoping for maybe a presentation on that, and just to answer some general questions, because from the last 5 years, it has really taken off, at least on Hilton Head, where the majority, a ton of the seniors now take one class at the high school and do the rest through dual enrollment.
Okay. I think we can probably handle that in our second meeting in February. Do you think you have the data for that, Frank? You're muted, Dr. Rodriguez.
Sorry, I think we can put a presentation together for that second meeting.
Okay. We have an issue on that second meeting. We would be set up for an agenda setting meeting right after that. That's on the 19th, and a number of us need to go to Myrtle Beach that evening. So that could cause a problem. My question to Mr. Dallas and Ms. Boatwright is, can we have an earlier agenda setting meeting on the 19th so we can get on the road?
Yes, as far as I'm concerned.
What time are you thinking?
Well, would it be possible, you have a lunch break that you have it? Can we have it at your lunch break?
Yeah.
And what time is that?
It's flexible. 11:30, 12, 12:30.
Would 12 o'clock work for you, Mr. Dallas?
Yes, sir.
Okay, work for me. So, Dr. Rodriguez, is that okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. And
so next Wednesday would be our next agenda setting for the 18th. So that would be at 5 o'clock. Is that
5 o'clock?
Is that fine?
Yeah, fine with me.
Okay. So we're good on that. Any announcements? No, we'll see if we have announcements. I think we got it. I think we got it locked. Any alibis? Mr. Dallas, are we good?
Yes, sir. We're good, Colonel.
Ms. Boatwright?
She's muted.
She's muted. Any other board member have any issues?
This is Gordon. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, thank you. Forgive me. I can't read the agenda that Ms. Cushionberry has given us, but I would like some more information about safety, in our schools for our kids, for our staff members. And I know Mrs. Wasn't Miss Henderson does an excellent job of that.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if she could give us an update, uh, if not in February, but maybe March, so that we know, what we are, not giving away any, information, but at least updating us on where we are.
Okay. Can we put that in as a future agenda topic for a March board meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Thank you.
we can take care of that. Anybody else? Okay, I think without any objection, we will adjourn by unanimous consent.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.